Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing my Smash Ultimate mid tiers. So the end of the mid-low tier and the worst mid tier is King Diddy. King Diddy has some slow moves, but he's very used to drawn, but struggles with being fast. But King Diddy is not low tier. I used to think he was one of the worst characters in the game, but now I realize he can be pretty solid. The second worst mid tier is Zelda. She was slightly improved compared to the Smash 4 version, where she was a low tier. And Smash 4 Zelda is very rad, but Smash Ultimate Zelda was slightly improved to me a lot. The third worst is Meta Knight. They really took everything away from him from Brawl, then from Smash 4. His up smash is very awful. He can't even KO some short characters like Pichu, Kirby, or Jigglypuff. Which is why he's a mid tier, a low main. Bayonetta being down here is depressing because of her recovery. That's it. Next, I'll have Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario is pretty kinda good, but not that good. I used to think he was one of the worst characters in the game, but he's pretty strong in this game, but his recovery and speed is not good. Now for the next mid-low tier, or mid tier, is me Swordfire. He has one of the most coolest attacks ever, and I think he should be pretty solid. The next mid-low tier is Ridley. Ridley is very solid. He is the tallest character in the game, which is a huge disadvantage for him, but he's still good. The next low mid tier I'll have is Gunner, because she is still slow, and Robin because of how powerless he is, and Lucario because of his aura. And I think that is it for the mid tiers. The next one for the mid tiers is the true mid tiers. For the end, I will put Pit and Dunk Pit because they were always a mid tier in Smash games. The next one is Marth because of his nerf from Smash 4, but they didn't nerf him, and they nerfed a lot when he took away from him. The next mid tier is going to be Link because he's slow, but has very cool powerful attacks. He would have been a high mid tier, but I think they just took him down a bit. The next I'll have Banjo and Kazooie. They're pretty cool, and the DLC files reputation. Mewtwo is very strong, but also very light. Oops, that did not meant to happen. Mewtwo is very strong and light, but a lightweight character. Which one? He's a mid tier in this game, and I honestly think he deserves way better than that. The next one for the mid tiers is Charizard. He's a pretty solid character in this game, and I really think he deserves more. Next is Weaver Trainer because of her attacks were increased. Then Mega Man. Mega Man is pretty good. His projectiles are really not that good, but they're still good. And the last one for the mid tiers, I will go with Crumb. He's not a good character in the game, but he can still be pretty solid. Now it's time for the high mid characters. Actually, there's one more. Lucas. I'm sorry, but Lucas fans, but Lucas will not reach the top tier section now due to his solo attacks. Now it's time for the high mid tiers. The bottom of high mid tier is going to be Hero. Hero in Smash Ultimate is very increasable, but not that good. And yeah, the next one is Duck Hunt. I love Duck Hunt in Smash. He's pretty funny, but he could be pretty slow sometimes, and his attacks miss sometimes. But he's still good. I'll put these two together. Sephiroth and Violet. Sephiroth and Violet are probably very commonly, but they do have some good stuff going for them. Mii Fighter is very good in this game, but he is still a heavyweight. But Mii Sword Fighter can be very good in this game. And the next one I will have is Sheik. Sheik in Smash Ultimate is a very good character, but has some weaknesses, like being lightweight because she's one of the fastest characters in the game. But yeah. And the next one I'll have is Terry. Terry in Smash Ultimate. And I'll also have Sora, Rosalina, and maybe some more. Terry goes at the end for some obvious reasons. Sora is pretty cool. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to tell you. There was a forgotten top tier. I'll show you at the end. If you don't even like what I did, don't worry, I'm sorry. I'll show you right now. I literally forgot one of the top tiers here. I literally forgot that Diddy was one of the best characters in the game to me, and he is. I'm sorry, just for Diddy. So Diddy will go in the top tier section near to, I don't know, I'll see. I think Diddy should be near Mario, I guess. I'm sorry, Danny Khan fans. I literally forgot your character. But, yeah. And there's a few more characters that needs to be in mid tiers. The next one for the mid tier will be Inkling because of her orange ink, and her damage is very low, but her ink can be pretty good, which is why it's going in the high mid tier. We have a few more. Next, I'll have Falco because he does have good attacks, but he is a lightweight character with slow speed, and he can be pretty solid, but not that solid. Despite Falco being bad at this game, this is definitely what the Smash 4 version of Falco should look like. And the next one I'll have is Ivysaur. Ivysaur is really good in Smash Ultimate, but of a lightweight, and its attacks can miss sometimes. So yeah, we still got a few more people. And here is the last two mid-tiers. The last two mid-tiers are Wolf and Zero Suit Samus. I think Wolf is better than Zero Suit Samus.